Hey y'all, welcome to my gay discussion where I put on my gay goggles and ramble on about nothing. And so today it will be about Sunmi. So recently I went all K-pop Da Vinci on this motherfucker and cracked the code of her song Curve. But unfortunately YouTube just couldn't handle homophobia being solved, thought it was spam, and deleted my comment entirely. But I thought it'd still be interesting to delve into the significance of 3 in her song. The interesting thing about it is that almost everything is centered around that number, and even the way the song is composed brings attention to 3. So we see this in how she repeats words 3 times in the chorus, The song is 3 minutes and 33 seconds long, even though the timestamp is 3 minutes and 37 seconds long, so this alludes to her 3 meanings of curve. So from first glance, the song seems to revolve around a spicy affair where Sunmi is addressing another person. For fresh listeners, this song is a seductive love bop, but the lyrics are kind of whack. Ironically, the lines twist and turn in meaning, and the meaning becomes not so straight, leading to all this confusion. But she could have continued with the surface level song plot of this steamy affair, but she just had to throw in the curveball. So in Sunmi's spoiler lounge, she mentions that curve holds different meanings.
곡선이었습니다. 조심해야 할 3곡선이라고 해서 이제 인생의 굴곡, 또 커브길, 또 뭔가 몸의 곡선.
Particularly 3 different meanings in which 1, it's the rough of life, aka the twists and turns in life, hardships or obstacles in life that make life not linear. 2, the sharp turn road, aka a dangerous path that she's on, an unpredictable ride into the unknown. And 3, body curve. And honestly, do I even need to explain this one? In the spoiler lounge vid, she makes an hourglass shape. This is basically an anthem about women's curves.
장난이 멈추지 않았는데요.
정말 좋아요. She expressly states these 3 meanings in the chorus. Life is so curved, it stings me. The road is so curved, be careful. Body is so curved, it makes me dizzy. What's synonymous with these 3 meanings is that it's a feeling of danger that she experiences. And in the spoiler lounge video, she says,
좀 저한테는 위험하다는 느낌으로 다가왔어요.
Now, why the fuck would you have to be warned about body curves unless you gay panic about them and it's dangerous but you enjoy it and it makes you feel more alive? Anyway, she also mentions near the end that all of her songs fit into the album concept warning. All of her songs seem to have a theme of a cautionary message, but it's expressed differently. Whether it be comforting, such as in Secret Tape, which is about Solgi, or menacing, such as in Siren. It's as if Curve's warning, in this case, is a reminder that these curves of life are a necessary evil, and that you have to bear through in order to taste the sweetness of the fruit at the end. Interpreted through the first definition of curve. The interesting thing about this song is that you can listen to it not as if Sunmi is addressing another person with body curves she is dangerously entranced by, but as life, a figure of consolation, talking to someone going through life's curves, or, in other words, hardships. That someone is obviously pretty nervous, doesn't know where to look, because they're lost and that they have to slow down on the road. A warning that it's not a game. Life's not a game. The following lyrics, it's not a pain, as time progresses, everything will be fine, again leads back to the idea that life, or this figure of consolation, at the end is comforting that someone through life's hardships. Again, gay genius. The song is completely different if you think of it that way because each line has none of the romantic meanings attached and still makes sense. Now how does this relate back to the gayness again? I've only previously interpreted the song strictly in one definition of curve at a time, either as a comforting song to someone going through life's hardships, or Sunmi being mesmerized into a dangerous relationship. But think about these meanings overlapping. The line after the three meanings is, keep three in mind, meaning keep all of these aspects together in mind, as a warning to this person. The third definition of curve, body curves, is the overarching synopsis of the song. They're dizzying. She can't help but want this person to endure it. But endure what though? Relationship seems kind of rocky, but she wants the person to need her. So grand finale, everyone. Life is curved and she somehow got into this relationship that poses many hardships and obstacles. The road is dangerous as if the relationship is taboo. Dangerous because it won't be accepted, but it can only be endured through time. Kind of sounds like the LGBT experience, sadly enough. And lastly, despite all of these warnings and these red flags, it's okay since they're together. Her body is so curved it makes her dizzy that she can't think straight. Or be straight. Jokes, but seriously. Homosexuality in Korea is still very culturally taboo because of the deep conservatism of the older generation, and many believe it's a form of mental illness. I need to research more on this, but I can bet you it's definitely not as accepting as California, and even then there are still many strides to be made about people's attitude about same-sex love. If anyone knows more or is Korean, please let me in on this insight. But it seems like Curve is a comforting song to the people who find themselves in the situation of their life being not so straight, whether metaphorically or literally. Gay genius Sunmi. I'm no musical composition expert, but if you listen to the repeated piano throughout the song, it feels like you're going in circles or down some winding staircase or something. It's just so addicting. I could ramble about her whole album, but I think this should be enough. She really has so many layers. I hope this made sense, or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But I'll just sit here and wait for this to get released on Spotify.